Hello and welcome to the stream, guys, and as you just heard Mr. Spotter say, we have 5 minutes left of practice, so I haven't got much time to get on with things, really. I'm going to be honest with you, before this stream has been an absolute disaster. My steering wheel didn't want to work, so I've had to reinstall the Logitech software, and I don't know if my internet service provider is having some kind of issue, but my ping to the server is horrible, so I've got the grand total of 1 lap's worth of practicing, so what could possibly go wrong? But seriously, hello and welcome to the stream, guys. Great to have you here, and I hope you enjoyed today's race. We are getting ready while we do the intro today. That is how prepared we are. We are going to be going racing at Silverstone for 90 minutes in the GT3 cars. I've picked the Mercedes. And there's the intro. Yeah, so we're driving the Mercedes today, guys, because it's orange, and it's literally that. So let's go and get some practice in. Sorry to rush things, but yeah, I'm running a little bit behind schedule. Normally, I like to prepare myself before the stream starts. Let's pause that music. I like to prepare myself before the stream starts, get, you know, 10-15 laps in, just do something. So I just haven't had a chance to do that.
Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour.
So we've got 3 minutes left. So we might get one flying lap in. We have 16 people in the server today.
The pit exit's clear. We've got cold brakes all round.
Just not a bad turnout. That's the same amount of people we had last week. Still time for people to join. So yeah, like I said before, ping issues. So I've done a router restart. I've reset my connection completely.
Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
Had to reinstall my wheel drivers. So it's just, I'm not feeling quite prepared for this. I did half an outlap before on a terrible ping and I spun it 3 times. So yeah, let's do this. Pro streamer moves, guys. But nothing like a shortened intro today to get us into it.
Sector 2. Green flag Sector 1.
So like I said in the intro, we're doing this for 90 minutes today. Full damage, full fuel use, and full tyre wear. It's going to be pretty good.
Green flag Sector 2.
And full rating as well, so all of the points in this race count towards my actual RaceRoom ranking and reputation. So don't want to mess it up, because it's going to make my rating just nosedive. Nobody wants that.
Sector 1 is yellow.
Now, I really don't know anything about the fuel and tyre strategy.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Because I just haven't done a long stint. Like I said, I haven't had any time to prepare before this. I did a practice session about 4 or 5 days ago. And that's it. So I'm literally just hopping in and going. So I'm still in Tuesday Thunder mode from the Touring Classics. I'm not in GT3 mode just yet.
Steam 202 and 62. Sector 3 is clear.
So qualifying will be the first proper test. So I don't know whether it's going to be a... Well, it's probably going to be a one-stop because there are no soft tyres in these things. It's only hard tyres. So whether it's a case of tanking it,
Green flag Sector 1.
like filling up completely and going long in the first stint, or just splitting the race 50-50, or do you do a short first stint and pull away at the start of the pull away at the start of the race with a nice light car? Who knows? I don't know. Whoa! My rear end knows what it wants to do, and that's just go around. So what do you guys think? Being on the Australian server, we are the first of all of the RaceRoom ranked races. So we're ahead of the Euros, we're ahead of the Americans, and this week the Brazilians have their own server as well. So I'll be interested to see how that goes.
Sector 2 is clear.
But they all have the advantage of watching this race from whoever they want to watch. I think there's an official broadcast that Rangy's doing or trying to do.
Sector 2 is yellow.
Brody's streaming it, I'm streaming it. So it's going to be pretty fascinating to see how it goes. And we get to do the groundwork for everyone else who follows. We don't have anyone to follow ourselves. We don't know how it's going to go. So let's have a think during the qualifying session. What kind of strategy we're going to do for the race? But yeah, the tyres will last easy. We'll change the tyres.
Checker flags out.
And that's the end of the session.
Done 206.87.
We didn't end up getting a lap on the board, but that's it. Oh, I don't think my ping issues are fixed. You can hear that in the background. That is people skating around sideways. Oh, that doesn't sound promising. Okay, so I've made a few tweaks to the setup from my little practice session before. Everything's kind of running as is. I softened the suspension on the rear and stiffened up the front a little bit, but only by a little bit. Brake bias is forward a bit as well to try and help with the rear locking. We are using about 3.3 litres a lap, and we have 19 minutes in the session, so I'm going to put, say, 15 litres in, just get a few banker laps in and see how we go, get some qualifying efforts in. Yep, Less Than Expert Racing in chat saying it is Silverstone, so it is a familiar track. It's always a bonus.
Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour.
Oh, someone else has decided to go ahead of me there. Yeah, the cars are moving around quite a bit, unfortunately. Oh!
His exit's clear. Okay, Dan, we've got 18 minutes to get a decent lap in.
Luckily,
Just
ghosting
like sector
is
one.
enabled. In the pit lane, otherwise that would have been a
We need to get some heat.
Lewis Hamilton at Canada 2007? Was it? No, because he won it in 2007. It's 2008. What are you doing?
On your right. To the right.
Not sure who that was. But they were just parking it on the apex. Let me turn the voice chat on. We've got people from OzNZ Sim Racing taking part in today's race. We're going to have them on the voice chat as well. But yeah, I'm not feeling particularly confident about this race. It's not so much a problem with the server because there are other people on the server whose ping is fine. The server's based in Malaysia. But from Brisbane to Malaysia, or Singapore, wherever it is, it's not great. My ping was up about 350 milliseconds before, so that's not really going to cut it. I do run the risk of getting kicked if it gets any higher than that, because I think the limit's 500. But I'm on TPG. My service provider is TPG here in Australia. Brody is on TPG as well, and he said he was having a few issues before. Yeah, it seems to be broadcasting fine.
Word to the wise, just watch the pit entry line, it comes up rather early.
Thanks, mate.
No worries.
How's everyone's pings going? Still bad?
Sure. Hi.
Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
It's weird, it's only a few drivers that's high on.
Seems to be everybody is on INET or the TPG.
Yeah, not much we can do really. Maybe leave a little bit of extra room.
Yeah, because the pings are the same between the international drivers and all of us.
Kind of defeats the point of having a local server, right?
There has to be an outage somewhere along the line.
Yeah. We shall soldier on. So, in the race, I do want to apologise in advance, guys, if there is stuttering with the other cars particularly. And weird glitchy connection issues with the server. It seems like there's something wrong with the internet providers in Australia for a certain group of people, myself included. So my connection's fine, the stream's working fine as far as I can see, the upload's fine. Kalanor, hello, greetings from Germany, greetings from Brisbane. I wish you a good spectation if you're watching, or if you're racing later today. Good luck to you as well, mate. Yeah, ping can't be helped really. And it is very lucky that this is a car and track combination that I'm quite familiar with. I've driven it in the VEC, I've driven it with OzNZ Sim Racing in ACC, I've driven it heaps offline against the AI, RaceRoom ACC R-Factor 2. It's pretty familiar, so I am quite lucky in the fact that it's one of those combos you can just kind of jump into without much practice. Like I said, I had one lap before I came online on the stream, which is not ideal.
15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
So this first lap seems pretty stable so far. I've still got traction control on one while I'm working out the limits.
Me too.
That's alright. That's alright indeed.
Yellow flag.
I'll take that.
Which is looking good.
A 10th off Brody.
Incident clear, green flag.
Brody's not exactly slow. Let me put it that way.
Okay, Dan, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Alright, so I've got this lap and one more. Let's get in the groove. Let's see what we can do.
Yellow flag.
Nice gentle turn in there. Wait for it, and then floor it.
Green flag, you're clear. We think P5 has binned it in. Happy.
Traction control definitely cost me a bit there. So traction control is up to 2. Yeah, Stiggy. But I think everybody's pace is going to improve. But I do feel very comfortable. I've probably logged, I'd say, nearly 1,000 laps around here. Probably in the last year or two, in one sim or another.
The guy behind has just done a 203.55. Yellow flag sector 3. Yellow flag.
In our factor 2, it was in the Aston Martin GT3 for the virtual Le Mans Cup. In
green flag sector 1.
ACC, it was that fantastic dry, wet, dry 2.5-hour race in the Lexus, I think it was. I can't remember now.
It's a white flag. Yellow flag.
That's a bit
Green
better.
flag, you're clear.
That's a lot better. That's provisional pole. And we got fuel for one more. Oh, I've been here
That's pole.
3 times in real life, Steve-O.
Second. That last lap was at 201.
My first ever race at Silverstone
In this lap
was to watch the Formula Ones. 2008, Lewis Hamilton. That wet race. What a first Grand Prix to go to, right? What a masterclass. Although probably the highlight of the day wasn't watching Lewis Hamilton win in 40 seconds in the soaking rain. It was watching Felipe Massa bin it 5 times on his own, and every time Felipe Massa did bin it, there'd be a massive laugh from the crowd, because he had a bit of a reputation. Ooh!
Side, clear on the left.
yellow flag.
He had a reputation for being a bit of a not great driver, shall we say, back then. Obviously, Felipe has had a lot of credibility added to his name since then. But yeah, 2008, when he was still pretty much early on in his Ferrari career, he was known for his spins. Obviously, his teammate at the time was Kimi Räikkönen, which obviously made it a little bit difficult. Our seats were directly opposite the podium.
Its exit looks clear. Green flag, all clear. The brakes are cold. Be careful.
Directly opposite the podium, so I managed to watch the ceremony and everything.
Locking your fronts into Abbey. The leader's just done 2:00.6 seconds.
I went back there in 2009, but that was only for the Friday practice session because I was very poor the following year. And then the next time I went was, I can't remember what year it was, but it was when one of the Red Bulls got a puncture on the first lap. May have been Vettel going through Maggots and Beckett's, and it was just before the World Cup. So I remember going to the race and then going back to a mate's house afterwards to watch the World Cup of Netherlands versus France, was it? 2012, maybe? And I think it was at the time the most fouled or red-carded football final. It may still be, I don't know, but I just remember it being a very dirty football match. Was it Spain? I can't remember. I think it was 2012. And I was sat right here, in that grandstand on the left there. I saw him collide and go through the runoff area. Alright, this is an outlap. Iman is on pole.
Sector 1 is yellow.
Iman's on pole.
Sector 1 is clear.
Iman joined us last week for the GT2s at Laguna Seca, and he was rapid. Oh, it wasn't 13. It wasn't 13. It was definitely 12, because now you say it, 13 was when they had all the punctures. No, it wasn't that year, so it was definitely 12. Alright then. Let's do this. This is concentration time now, guys. So turn the volume up and enjoy the sounds of RaceRoom. And we're going to full focus and get a quali lap in.
B2.
Hey, Romantics! I'll talk on the straight. It's mostly Oz NZ, but there's a heap of people I have no idea who they are, which is awesome. That's what we want in these ranked servers.
Sector 1 time is good.
We want some new faces, some new blood. Otherwise it's the same people over and over again. Nothing wrong with that. But it's always good when you go up against an opponent that you have no idea who they are. You got to figure them out.
Like Sector 3.
Welcome to the stream, by the way. Hope you're doing alright, man. iRacing soon. Woohoo! Looking forward to that.
The guy has just done a 2.56.
Yellow flag in Sector 1.
Okay, we're a 10th up.
2 is 0.14 off the pace.
We're not a 10th up!
Stay sharp.
This thing is not nice on the rear end. Normally...
Sector 1 is clear.
Oh, let's bring it back to the pits and go again, because the tyres will be trashed. Let's have a quick look at the car setup, actually, because this thing is spinning around on the rear like nobody's business. Maybe I'll put the bias a bit further front. Oh, okay, I need to get the weight off the rear somehow. It's penduluming round. I'm gonna pop that rear ride height up just a click. Let's give this a go. With 7 minutes to go in the session. Oh, I'm sure I'll see Steve-O. I'm looking forward to it, man. But I want to take this opportunity to give a massive shout out to the Romantics WB in chat, because that dude has been a lurker for a while.
Looks like you're clear on the
And he popped up a few months ago and started joining in chat. He's a big fan of the full format races. You know, you can't really get them
See in front locking going into
on YouTube that much anymore.
Yellow flag in Sector 1. Sector 3 is clear.
You know, it's all highlight clips and stuff, and to be honest, that's better for the majority of YouTubers. But when you want to go and watch a full sim race, you know, Matt Malone does it. Jimmer doesn't really do it anymore. But I do. And he really appreciates that, and he said, why haven't you tried air racing? So I said, well, I just never really wanted to commit to the cost. Next day I woke up, and I found a rather substantial donation in my PayPal account with a message, go and try iRacing. Don't feel obliged to stick to it if you don't like it. I was like, oh, holy moly, thank you, man. So, courtesy of the Romantics WB, I'm going to be giving iRacing a shot. Oh, hello, I see a Georg in chat. Georg Orner.
Green flag Sector 1.
The man himself. The RaceRoom legend, who will
Sector 3 is
be
clear.
racing later in the Euro split, I suppose. So he's probably going to be looking at me and going, let's get some strategy. Let's see what this guy does in the race. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, Georg. I don't even know what I'm doing in the race yet, because I had a few technical difficulties before I came online today. With internet problems and Logitech steering wheel driver problems. So I did one lap of practice before this qualifying session started. That was my extent of practice, so I don't know. We'll see. I don't think I'm going to do a two-stopper like last week though at Laguna Seca.
That's 5 minutes to go.
Oh, I'm not going to do the Euro split. No, that'll be at like 4 in the morning for me. Ooh, that was horribly wide. I think Georg is. Or George, however you want to say his name. I know it's called Georg, I'm just winding you up, mate. This is a horrible first sector. Luckily I've got enough fuel for another one after this. Just doesn't want to turn in. Maybe those brake bias changes have messed it up. Yeah, traction control's on too.
Sector 1 is 0.26 off the pace.
I prefer Greg. Well, unfortunately, Greg's not here to answer your call right now. Please leave a message. It is Silverstone User 1. Good spot, mate. Presuming you hadn't read the video title, but yeah, it's Silverstone!
Oh, damn.
Oh, what's happened?
What's up?
Oh, I've been kicked out of the bloody server.
Oh no!
To watch the track limits.
3 minutes.
Can you get back in?
Better get back in, I'll try.
I think Quali might block, but
Oh, I've already like turned laps in Quali. I don't think I'd get back.
hopefully we get back in there.
No, it won't let me.
Oh, what a
RaceRoom, you
suck.
fucking suck. Sorry, Dan. I lost RaceRoom.
That's alright, man.
It's horrible.
No way.
Dan screams like
Sector 3.
HBO, it's all nudity and everything.
Alright, this is the last chance to do a lap. Last chance.
Sucks. Oh,
Were you AFK? Just
yeah, I just went to make a coffee. Came back and nothing to do.
I think like servers do that. It's happened to me before. If you're AFK,
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel
it's
remaining.
even happened in the practice.
Sector 1 is yellow.
But I mean, I've turned laps in the session, and I'm just sitting in the pits waiting for the session to finish.
Yeah.
Clear, incident clear.
We'll let you back in after you've done laps.
You'd think it would, wouldn't you? You'd think it would go, oh, this guy's already been in, let's get him back in.
When people join, it lags out, so if someone's on the qualifying lap, they get screwed over.
Oh, I understand that, but I've just spent, an hour and 10 minutes in the server and I've got screwed over.
Yeah, there needs to be like almost like a mini warm-up between quali and race where you can rejoin.
Yeah, or queue to rejoin, but it just doesn't let you back in until the end of the session.
There's 2 minutes
Yeah.
left. 2 minutes.
Oh well,
Too wide!
suppose I'll go and do something else. Good luck, everybody.
Sorry to hear that, man.
We'll hope and say.
Well, we're going to improve on this lap. Jeez, Iman's gone another half a second faster.
No worries, man. Thanks, guys, anyway. Alright. Good luck, everybody. See you later.
Oh!
Good, thanks, guys.
Line these track limits.
This is what you do when you don't get any practice in before the race.
Flag sector 3.
So, this does actually give us a chance. I didn't realise I switched my overlay over. Sorry about that, guys. You're watching the wrong screen. Gives us a chance to have a look at the strategy. So, yeah, I'm still on the spectator overlay. So let me just load up again. So we're going racing for 90 minutes. Times 60, that is 5,400 seconds. Divided by the lap time of 2 minutes and 1, so that's 1 to 1. We're going to do roughly 45 laps. Okay, 45 times 3.35 litres, just to be safe, gives us 150 litres. So if we go back to the setup, we can put 120 in. So should we do a 75-75? Hedge our bet. Should we do a 75-75? Or shall we put 50 in and then tank it with 100? Or should we just go 120 and go all the way? Nah, tyres will be cactus by then. I reckon I'm going to go shorter second stint. You reckon, Chris? Okay. I was thinking if we stop early. Oh,
Simon gone.
it's only the one tyre you can pick, Chris. It has to be
Yes.
hard tyres. You
Yeah,
can't
he
pick
dropped
softs.
Problem with not being able to come in during quali.
I reckon if we do 90 and then 60,
In the session,
that should
you
do the
drop
trick, I
back and
think.
come back in.
I'm working this strategy out on the fly. I haven't
We shouldn't
thought
have
about
an
this actually.
AFK timer in qualifying.
Well, unless we start light and pull away at the
Especially for an
start.
endurance race. It's crazy.
I haven't got much time to think about it. Let's start light. Let's start light. Let's put 60 in and go with 90 towards the end. Okay. Strategy.
Jen, say something. I don't think I can hear you. I reckon I'm flying blind.
Good luck, everyone.
Flying blind.
I can
Blind,
hear you.
blind.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
Have fun.
Like, have fun.
94 just to be safe. Okay. Alright, race room. Let's do this. Starting from second on the grid. Thank you so much, guys, for turning up. It is great to have you here, wherever you are, whatever time it is. Welcome to the stream. If you enjoy what you see today, don't forget to leave it a like. Or maybe you can.
90 minutes.
Don't let me tell you what to do. Here we go.
Get ready, mate. Floor it.
On your left. Rewind, stay right. Clear left.
Terrible start. Yeah, my ping's still not 100%. There's a few glitches ahead of us. Give him plenty of room.
On your left. Keep it steady. Still there. Hold your line. Clear to the left.
That's an Australian ISP thing, unfortunately. Nothing to do with RaceRoom. It's just Australia servers. Australia ISP's been a bit
Okay, now.
dodge. Give him room on the inside.
Clear to the left.
That's Brody and Eamon gone ahead of us. We are in third. We have fueled light. There's a lot of Mercedes in here today, that's for sure. I only picked this one because it was orange. Also, to go back to your previous comment, Azaris, the incidents reset between qualifying and the race. So those incidents don't count. Well, they do count, but they don't carry over. Thanks, Georg! The start off the line was pretty awful, if I'm being honest. I just can't get GT3s or things like this off the line well, it just bogs down. But after that, I managed to get back past Mr. Sun Idu. The only problem is Iman is ridiculously fast. Like, ridiculously fast. I was checking out his profile, his ranked profile yesterday. I mean, Brody's ridiculously fast as well.
Sector 3.
But Iman, they're just, both of them, they're just freaks, alright? There's no other way around it. They're both just freaks. They deserve their own private server. Hosted on the moon. Oh, true. True, Azaris. So I think John Marsalis did actually pick the McLaren for this, God love him. So he's probably struggling a bit. So,
Titus has retired from the race.
oh, that's not good. Titus has gone.
Yellow flag, sector 1.
So what you are seeing now is a professional YouTuber streamer, so-called, sim racer, working it out as he goes along. Because yeah, I did one lap of practice before the start of this race due to a few technical problems with my internet
Green flag, sector 1.
and Logitech software.
Hey, 1 minute, you want to start with the next minute, you're inside of me, mate, sorry.
So I did one lap of practice before coming onto the server today. Well, coming into the qualifying session actually. So I got no idea how the tyres are going to wear down. I got no idea how the fuel is going to progress over the course of the race, how the pace is going to go. Just kind of hoping for the best, really. The strategy is just like a stab in the dark. I don't know if it's going to work. Oh, there's wide.
Stay between the lines, please, Dan.
Yes, spotter. There are 90 incidents today. So technically I can get 2 wides a lap, but I don't want to do that. Looks like Brody's struggling a bit there. We're catching up a bit. Now don't forget, as Calanor has done, you can vote in this race, whether you think I'm going to bin it or not, simply by typing into the chat !vote. Sorry, !vote yes or !vote no, whether you think I'm going to bin it or not. There's no prizes. Just the fact that you know you got it right. You don't win anything. Not yet, anyway. Maybe I can give out, like, Freddos or something. Work in progress, guys. Oh, the overlay's not working. Oh, damn. Okay. Remind me in the pit stop to update the vote overlay. You're right, it's not updating for me in the headset either. Yay, more technical problems. As long as the racing goes fine, that's all that matters. We're pulling out a bit of a gap to Sun behind us. Brody's pulling away a little bit ahead of us as well. Which is kind of exactly what you would expect to happen, really, I guess. Brody's definitely the better match for us on most days. It takes something quite special to beat him. Burn it all down and start over, Dan.
Ahead is now.
Oh, if I had the money for it, I would, mate. Trust me. Between my graphics problems, my network problems, my everything problems, I'd love to start all over again, but it's a little bit expensive, unfortunately.
Yes, it is in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
But let's focus on the race. Let's get into the groove. Let's get on with this.
Like in Sector 1.
We need to stay calm, stay focused, stay out of trouble. Oh no, 2-stop today, Olaf. Those hard tyres are the only ones that we could choose from. So we're going to make it. The plan is to do a short stint and then finish the race, come in for 90 and finish the race. I'll make a judgment call at the time whether it's worth changing tyres or not.
201, 125.
I think it is probably worth changing tyres.
76. That's your quickest lap in this session.
I don't know how long the pit stop's going to take. I haven't even practiced my pit entry, I've just realised. So I'm going to be coming into the pits blind. Oh, that's going to be fun.
Steam ahead is now 1.0.
I planned on doing this all before the stream, but that obviously went out the window. Don't worry, Danny. If you win the lottery, man, you can keep that all to yourself. I don't... No 2-stint. No 2-stint at all. See, this is the thing. I went for the 2-stint last week.
Okay, Dan, we'll need to pit for fuel 37 minutes into the race.
I went for the 2-stop last week and it didn't quite work out, unfortunately. Oh, that's what I am doing, Aiden. I'm making up the strategy as I go along. Plan C, Charles. Confirm Plan C. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Aiden. I hope you're doing alright, man. I miss you. I miss you, man. Hope you're keeping well. Hope you're looking after yourself. We are closing in on Brody. Miracle of miracles, the guy who normally has a massive pace advantage on us isn't pulling away into the distance. Although we are trying to self-sabotage by missing a few apexes, but it didn't cost us too much time because we got the exit. Is he driving the Nissan? Looks like it. I can't quite tell from here. Now, Brody's on the same internet service provider as I am in Australia, so he's having problems as well. So that's why we look a bit sketchy. Looks like I'm racing a European, but honestly, he's just down the road. I want to say down the road, it is Australia, that's like 500k. Although when I start getting closer to him, I'm going to be quite nervous because I don't think I can race him too well. There's something going on with the ISP. I did a I did a router restart before I came on. And I don't think it's really done anything. So it's definitely not on my end, it's definitely on my ISP. But other people have got like great pings to the server, which I believe is based in Malaysia.
Steam in front is now 0.7.
We've got people from all over the Oceania region taking part in today's race. Which is good to see. We would have had a grid of 16, but unfortunately Simon dropped out 3 minutes before the end of Quali with a disconnect. You couldn't get back in, which sucks. Big time, man. I feel so bad for you. Alright, we are starting to get a bit closer to Mr. Sideways. I'm so happy that RaceRoom fixed the bug with tyre smoke though. So that when cars start to lag out, they don't. Just wispy tyre lock brakes all over the place, you know? I'm going to give you a little bit of extra space, Brody, just to be safe, man. You're wiggling all over the place.
Oh, you're the same for me.
0.76. Good luck. That's your quickest today.
You've got about 350 ping.
Gotta be very careful getting the move on him. A laggy car. I just don't know where he's at, so I'm gonna pull out just to be safe. Great life advice for all of you out there.
Alright, Dan. Stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
It's a Bentley, that's why. I got someone in chat saying that Bentley's wide enough already.
Oh, it's made it even wider then. Yeah, it hasn't made it any less boaty either.
It's always best to err on the side of caution when you've got a car that's all over the place. I mean, it is Brody, so he has great spatial awareness, but if the car says it's in one place and it's not... Drifto Bentley! Yes. Yes, Tyre. Just the way it is, unfortunately. It's an Australian thing. This isn't a RaceRoom thing. This isn't a server issue. This is just Australian internet being terrible. This is very, very nervous racing. Because don't forget, this is ranked. So these incident points count. If I hit him, that's rating. And it could be like a netcode issue. We could both lose rating over a netcode issue. I don't want to do that. The problem is now, Iman's pulling away. If I can get past... Yeah, it's an Australian thing, JF. A few of us on the same ISP are having this issue. It's not a server thing. Other people are fine, mate. Servers are good. Thanks for checking, though. You know it's good when JF himself has spoken. But yeah, if it gets higher than 400, I do run the risk of being... Or 500, I think. Run the risk of being booted from the server. So hopefully that doesn't happen as we're 15 minutes into the race here at Silverstone. Trying to get past Mr. Brody Steen up ahead of us. He's putting up a hell of a defense. Oh, too wide again.
Alright, Dan. Keep under pressure. He'll make a mistake. Track limits. Watch those lines.
Gayhog, yes. I need to go after Iman. Do it for Australia, Brody. Do it for Australia. I mean, I understand the message, Gayhog, but can you tell Brody on his stream as well? Can you just go and pop into Brody's chat and give him that message as well? If so, I'll create an honorary role on my Discord for you, Gayhog, called Rob Smedley. And you shall be there forever, man. Because I do get the feeling we're being held up a little bit here.
Stick with him. Keep him under pressure.
We're on the light fuel. We need to get past him. Otherwise our strategy's not going to work. Yeah, James, it is pretty risky. A few of us Australians are having ping issues with one of our ISPs tonight. So, I think Brody's up at 250, 300. I'm up at 400. Yeah, that front left's getting pretty warm. Use the force. as opposed to force him out of the way. Hey JF, how did Luke Skywalker know what Darth Vader got him for Christmas? Because he could feel his presence. You can kick me off the server for that. You're well within your rights to kick me off the server for that, mate. Oh! That was a bit too close for comfort. This is way too close for comfort.
On your left. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Okay, Dan. The next car is Steve.
He defended it.
Your last lap time was 2:03.02. Sector 3 is 0.9.
Good on you, Brody. You defended it. I wasn't expecting him to dive up the inside there. He is consistently running wide though. This is probably the most nerve-wracking battle I've ever raced in. Not because I don't trust Brody, but because it's... Look at it, just look at it. I don't need to explain why I feel nervous. He is. It says Spork. I'm not going to dispute that. This is not a good idea. This is not a good idea.
On your left.
This is not a good idea.
Your line. Clear to the left.
Yellow flag sector 2.
Far right. Clear. Clear to the right.
This is not a good idea. This could go horribly wrong at a moment's notice. I am so clenched right now.
Your left front tyre is running hot. Okay, mate, we really think you should pass this guy.
So do I.
Left side. He's still there.
Oh, not again. Not again.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Your lap time was 2:03.45.
It just goes to show the quality of the racing though. I mean, Brody's awesome. He's one of the most spatially aware racers I've ever raced against. He's an absolute legend. I just need to do something different because he's Bentleying me on the straights and I'm Mercedesing him on the corners. I just can't get a good enough run. We're now 10 seconds behind Eamon. I'm halfway through my fuel already. I imagine Brody's got a little bit more fuel in than I have. It's already in tears, Chris. Tears of stress. Jeez. Maybe this strategy isn't a bad one though. Because if we do have the pace on Brody, maybe we can just stop early, fill her up, and then run our pace, because we are gapping the cars behind. Yeah, Terje, exactly my thoughts, man. Maybe we just get the strategy, but then we'll be fat on fuel, and we won't be as fast anymore. That's true, I could save some fuel.
Sector 1 is clear. Okay, Dan, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
Left side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Yes!
Good stuff, keep it coming.
Yes! Alright, build a gap, build a gap, build a gap.
Was that 202 and 62?
It's hammer time. Bono, please, my rating. I'm coming for you, Iman. Super tidy with 400 ping. I appreciate you giving me a little bit more space than normal there, Brody. Thanks, man.
Oh, that was netcode there.
Now, 0.9.
I got your car accidentally straightened up and it sort of bumped me out wide.
Your tyre temps are all fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was really weird.
Oh, sorry, man. I had no contact at this side. Did you get any incidents?
No incidents, just ordered me out wide a bit.
Sorry, man.
Oh, no worries. Can't help it with the ping the way it is.
Yellow flag, green flag.
Eyes forward.
Yeah, I was leaving your space, but I wasn't planning to leave that much.
We gapped Brody by a second and a half. Whew, okay, here we go. Hammer time. That wasn't particularly hammery.
That lap was a 201.71. 2 tenths off the pace in sector 3.
True romantics, true.
The gap to Steve behind is now 1.3 seconds. We estimate about 28 more minutes on this set of tyres.
Thank you, Toye. No pit now, no pit now. This is maximum attack time. Build as much of a gap as possible, and then fill her up to the end.
We've seen a bit of wear on your front tyres.
A bit of wear? That front left's at 66%. We're not even half an hour into the race. I mean, theoretically we could do it on one set of tyres, but that's not going to work. It's taking a beating though. I don't want to risk a puncture by running the tyres too low. I'm not sure how much time I would save in the pit stop by not changing tyres versus how much of a risk that becomes towards the end of a race. I'm not willing to take that risk. Hey, John Miller, welcome to the stream. Can I get some underpants in chat? Hello, Gasper!
201.94.
Good to see you again, man. How you going? I was actually looking at your RaceRoom ranked profile before earlier, because I remembered when we did those races with Gamer Muscle, Mr. West. We're all on the same server. That was awesome. I lost a heap of rating that time in those GT4s. I just had a little stalky stalk and see how you going, see how James is going.
Gap to Steve behind is now 1.6.
A bit liberal on the curbs there. Turned in a bit too much. A bit more than I was expecting. Which is funny that, because racing drivers are always asking for more grip. And then when the car actually turns too much than they expect, it's like, no, that's too much grip. That's too much grip. How is Wushel? Hello, Wushel. How are you, mate? Hey, what have you been up to, Gasper? What's your poison of choice at the moment? Okay.
You've got a bit of tyre wear on all your tyres.
5 laps of fuel left on this stint, I think.
Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
Oh, Gasper's an iRacer. Oh, sorry to hear that. No, only messing, man. I might be joining you very shortly, the next month or so, once I get the Black Friday sale. Get myself a membership.
Gap to Steve behind is increasing. It's now 2.3 seconds. Okay, Dan, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Okay. Thanks, spotter. Thank you so much, everybody who has joined the race so far. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're looking after yourselves. If you are, don't forget to leave the stream a like. Say hi in chat, like that good man Mr. Donk has just done. Hello, Donk. And if you really like what you see, then maybe subscribe, because I do these RaceRoom videos quite a lot, to be honest with you. These Wednesday weekly Enduros are becoming quite a habit of mine, but I also do Tuesday races. And this weekend, Saturday, I'm doing an R-Factor 2 race. Yeah, that game that I rage uninstalled live on stream about a month ago, it's back. I'm not doing it in VR, I will be doing that on a monitor. Tony Pepperoni, welcome to the chat, sir. So many familiar faces. Great to have you. Right there in the passenger seat with me. Right there in the passenger seat with me. Right, to drink some water at the pit stop and turn on the vote as well.
Green flag Sector 1.
Pancake mode indeed, Olaf, it this weekend. Probably JF.
201.89.
The slightest hint of a problem with R-Factor 2 and it's gone. Because, man, I want to race in that Virtual Endurance Championship so much. That Le Mans 24 Hour in May next year is going to be epic. That's something I've been looking forward to for years. Literally years. Because they invited me to do comms and I was like, I want to do this one day. I want to race this. And when I rage quit R-Factor 2 because it's been crashing on me for years, that was kind of the end of that dream. But since then, I've had a lot of helpful people on my Discord give me lots of tech suggestions, things to try, and I'm going to put the hard yards in. I'm going to learn to race on a monitor again after doing 4 years of VR.
Steve behind us now, 2.4.
So that's why I'm committing to R-Factor 2 again. If it messes up on a monitor, that's it. Yeah, it's had far too many opportunities to prove itself. I just want to go racing at Le Mans for 24 hours. But let's focus on today's race. Silverstone, GT3s, RaceRoom Racing Experience, hosted by, obviously, RaceRoom. with an Australian server, and I really appreciate them putting this on for us. Because in the past, historically, everything's been organised at European time zones, which kind of makes it tricky for me to do because it's 4 in the morning and it's like, you know, 400 ping. I'm getting the same experience today thanks to TPG Internet, just without the whole 4 in the morning thing. But no, I really appreciate RaceRoom putting these servers on. Gives us a chance to actually go ranked racing at a convenient time. It's massive. And we got 15 people in the server. It should have been 16, but we had Simon drop out before. So JF, Georg, thank you guys. I love your work.
The lap time was at 2:02.48. Okay, Dan, lap times are pretty consistent.
And that is how you buy a no vote from JF. By sucking up to him.
P2.
Oh! Car turned in way too much then, but I didn't want to turn out of it because I felt like I'd lose the rear of the car.
Tyre temps are good.
Tyre temps are good? What are you smoking, mate? Yeah, Streamlabs has died on me a little bit, JF. I'm going to reset in the pit stop if I have enough time. How long for pits? How long for tyres and fuel here? If it's like 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Might have enough time to do it and drink some water.
The gap to Steam behind is now 2.8. Okay, Dan, 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Okay. I have no idea where the pit entry line is as well, the speed limit, so I'm just going to have to hope for the best. I didn't get time to practice a pit entry, because I did 1 lap before Quali today, because I had to... Technical problems, guys. You probably heard that already if you've been watching since the start of the race. Sorry to repeat myself. What has happened since the start of this race? Well, we started in 2nd, made an awful start, got down to 4th, and we got stuck behind Brody for about 5 laps. Managed to get past Brody, round the outside in the club chicane. And now we've kind of been slowly pulling away from him. Although he's starting to catch back a little bit. By the looks of things. I think his pace is going to be starting to come good soon. We're going to be coming into the pits on the next lap from 2nd position. Slow in, fast out, guys.
Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear.
Iman is now about 15 seconds up the road, so I think he's gone. The trick is going to try and be to stay ahead of Brody for the rest of the race, because he's going to make the tyres go longer, I imagine. He's probably filled it up a bit more than I have. Oh no, I'm going to come in this lap.
Acknowledged. Pit stop requested.
Because fuel's going to be too tight otherwise. RaceRoom stutters when it gets below a litre. I just remembered then. Oh, that was a late call. In. Is 96 litres going to be enough? It should be. Okay, cool. Hard tyres, 51 seconds, plenty of time. This pit entry's going to kill us though, because I'm going to be so slow. I don't know where the line is. There it is.
Box in 270
there it is.
meters.
Now where's our pits?
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Oh! Oh, terrible! I stopped the engine too early. Alrighty. Let's refresh that vote. That was an absolute horror show of a pit stop. Pole, off and on. Where's my pole? There it is. Sweet! The pole is working. Let's have a drink. Remember to drink, guys. It's a long pit stop. Jeez. I can hear them. I can hear them. Come on, get those tyres on, guys.
Go, go, go.
What a shocker of a pit stop. That was terrible. We've definitely lost a lot of time to Brody there.
Exit looks clear. Sector 2 is clear.
We're now filled to the end of the race with fresh tyres. Yep, botched it on pit entry.
I'll stay right, Brody.
Cheers, Mark.
Botched it on pit entry. Switched the engine off too early going into the line.
Sector 2 is yellow.
And then took about 5 seconds to get the thing started again. I absolutely vetted that, so we just made life a lot more difficult than it needs to be. But I've proven that I've got
Ping is crap, I feel.
I've got
That's
the
not great.
I've got the pace on Mr. Brody Steen, so let's not cook that front left too much, alright? Let's save a little bit for the end, because he's going to be suffering on his tyres now.
Right down, gaining on this car. The gap is 8.4. Sector 2.
Rano back in 12th.
Slow through Vale.
Yeah, the car's decent. This is the battle for second because Eamon's checked out. Eamon is just so fast. So, now we play the waiting game.
Bye-bye.
The long waiting game of waiting for Brody to pit. Push now, Charles. Push now.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector
Hey,
3
Rubber
is
Stig,
yellow.
you love the sound of the AMG in RaceRoom. Well, me too. So do you know what? Next lap round, I am actually going to stay quiet because I need to hammer time, so I'll let you enjoy that sound. Volume up, guys. Volume up. Oh, it's fountain fuel. It's a bit sluggish. Anyway, here we go. Hammer time lap.
Sector 1 is yellow. B12. Sector 2 is clear. You're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 5.8. Yellow flag in Sector 2. Sector 2 is clear.
I can see you in chat still.
Green flag Sector 3.
Yeah, the grip isn't too bad in the corners, but those braking zones are a bit longer now because of the fuel. It's holding up well, Des.
Matching race pace. Green flag sector 1. That lap was at 2:01.82.
It's holding up well, man. Race is going well so far. We pitted from second. We're on an early stop strategy. We're battling Brody, and the pit stop was a bit of a shocker.
Yellow flag.
Oh! Jason almost T-boned us then. Had to give him a bit of space. I thought he was going to spin turn it then. Woo! Clench mode.
Yellow flag sector 2.
Yeah, that is the biggest achievement of this race so far, Wushel. Well, it's like 90% of a lap. Come on, mate. Give me that.
The driver in front of us is Smith. You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 7.4 seconds.
True, Das. Very true. Okay.
The gap to Smith in front is now 5.7.
Okay, yeah, it's understeering a bit more on turning now, obviously, and the braking zones are longer, so let's adjust for that. Brake a bit earlier. That's better.
Sector 1 is clear.
3.6 Rockgun. Not great, not terrible. Yeah, true, Tony.
The lap time was at 2:02.00. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 2 time is okay. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 3. The car behind's pitting.
I don't know what kind of lap times people are doing, because it's now approaching the halfway point of the race.
Yellow flag, Sector 1.
I don't think I've really made up much of an advantage on these fresh tyres.
Sector 1 is clear.
I'm setting kind of my best laps, very close. So if Brody comes in and has a terrible pit stop as well, he might have a chance. We're playing the long game today, guys. It's all about the long game, all about those master strats. All about the Ferrari Plan C. -2. Tony. I would say that it's a drive-through for speeding in the pits for Jason there. Oh, the long dark is pretty good. I haven't played that for ages, Des. Actually, do you know what? I'll tell you what my proudest achievement is, right? I'll tell you what my proudest achievement is. On Monday, it was the 9th of November, right? It's exactly 5 years since I last played the Stanley Parable. Now, if anyone has that game and has looked at the Steam achievements, literally one of the achievements is do not play the Stanley Parable for 5 years. And when it came out, a heap of people got the achievement because they set the computer clocks forward 5 years and they got the achievement. But I legitimately got
Nice and smooth.
that achievement.
To us, P10. Your lap time was 2:01.93.
If you haven't played the Stanley Parable, go and check that out. It is... I'm not even going to try and describe it. It's just... It's a surreal experience. It really is.
Leader's pitting now.
Okay, Eamon's coming into the pits. And these guys are racing for position. But off strategy. And are a lot slower, so I need to be careful here. Old Nadir Adouani ahead of us. He's racing for position. He's defending it. So let's just play it safe.
Steve is now leading.
Let's just play it safe. Let's play it safe. Let's go side by side through Maggots and Beckett's.
Hold your line, clear left.
He backs out of it. Good on you, mate. Thank you. They don't have to give me the position. Because this is for position. This isn't lap traffic. It's just off strategy. We need to try and not lose time. Well, we've lost a second there. So Kerry Smith here. Oh, he's coming in the pits. That's convenient.
Right side, clear right.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Come on down. Good stuff. Keep it coming.
The strategy's starting to come alive now. The strategy's starting to come alive. Where is Brody going to come out the pits?
That was 203.06. Green flag sector 2. White flag mate. Sectors 1 and 3 are 0.30 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. Green flag sector 1.
And there's someone very slow coming out the pits then. I can't see Iman on the tracker. Where's Iman gone?
Gaining on this car. The gap is 15 seconds. Yellow flag in sector 3.
Where's Iman gone? We should be like 15, 20 seconds behind him.
Steam is pitting.
Alright, here we go. Brody's coming in the pits. Brody's coming in the pits. There's something happened to Iman in the pit stop because it's like 40 seconds ahead of us on the tracker and he's not there.
Cesano is now in the lead.
Where's Iman gone? Oh, bit wide. This is not what you want when you're trying to get Brody for the lead of the race.
The car in front is pitting.
Where's Brody gonna come out the pits? Where's Brody gonna come out the pits? I can't see him on the tracker.
Your last lap time was at 202.39.
Where is he? I can't see him on the tracker. Where's Brody? I know he came into the pits then.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Okay, Iman's 27 seconds down the road now. That makes sense. He's come up on the tracker. Brody's behind. Brody's behind us. No, hang on. It's all messed up.
Trying to do a drive-through and it's changed my tires 3 times in a row.
Green flag sector 2.
You have to pick drive-through and not pull over.
It won't select it. I keep clicking it with the mouse and it won't do anything.
The gap behind is now 1.5 seconds.
Do you have a button keybind to confirm button? Menu confirm?
Alright, wait for the relative tracker to settle down. I can't see where Brody is. The positions are all out of sync on the tracker. It'll come good over the line. This is tense. Have I made the position or not? I don't know. I don't think I have. I don't think I did enough to get him. Oh, he's there. It's reset. There we go. 13 seconds down the road. Jeez, that was a horror pit stop. We got half the race to catch up 13 seconds.
Steam ahead is now 10 seconds.
So one of the fastest people I've ever raced against. Okay. Okay, challenge accepted. Let's pay attention to that gap.
Alright, Dan, keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. P5. You've just done a 202.00. We're matching race pace.
Yeah, I would have practiced the pit stop before the race. Romantics, but a few technical difficulties meant I only get one lap in before the session started. I had to reset my router and reinstall my Logitech driver software because my wheel wasn't working and my ping was horrible. So, yeah, that is why.
It's increased to...
I don't know if anyone can hear me, but Cade's got a drive-through. Someone let him know.
Well, I went back to garage and now it won't let me get back in the race.
Yeah, we can hear you, Rangy.
You escape to the garage, it's over.
I think Rangy can't hear us, though.
Ah.
How'd you lose so much time in the pit stop, Dan?
I had a drive
Ahead is now.
What should we say, chat? What should we tell him? You remember the Mercedes pit stop from Hockenheim a few years ago?
Oh, you had one of those.
Yeah. Well, I didn't do any pit stop practice before the race because of the whole wheel connection issue, so I was guessing where the pit entry line was. Yeah. Makes the second half more interesting though, right?
Well, it sure does.
Can we catch Brody? We have the pace on him. Yeah, the pit stop was awful, felt hot.
Just done a 202.00.
We're matching Brody's pace. He's doing 201.9s, we're doing 202 flats.
Yellow flag, stay sharp.
Car left. Clear left.
Incident clear, green flag.
Our advantage at the start of the race wasn't used. We had the low fuel on, now we're both on the same fuel, and my tyres are slightly worn than Brody's. But you know what? You never give up. Because yesterday in Tuesday Thunder, Brody binned it.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
And last week, in the weekly ranked enduro, Iman binned it. At the top of the corkscrew.
Steam in front is now 11 seconds.
Oh, we're getting there. We are getting closer. We're getting a bit closer. But we are going to need some epic laps to get him. Oh, the dive 25. Sorry to hear that, man. You're not the only one who's had pit stop problems today, mate. Trust me. Although mine are nowhere near as bad as yours.
The gap behind is now 16 seconds.
So we're still in 5th. That means that some people are going super long at the start of the race. They've tanked it. Brody's driving the Bentley. The Boatley, sorry. That was horribly wide. No cut track though.
That lap was at 202.00.
Yeah, Brody's pulling away a bit. The opposite, he's doing 218s and we're doing 219s. It's very close. Ooh. Big wiggle on the rear then. Damn that pit stop. Damn that pit stop. That is probably going to... Well, that will cost us a podium and a second place.
So steam ahead is increasing. It's now 10 seconds.
No, Mark's rating's not going to like the disqualify.
I mean, the pits sort of slid past the line and got DQ'd, not even a drive-through.
Oh. Instant DQ.
Instant
The
DQ.
leader, Chisana, is pitting.
Alright, Anton's in the pits.
I couldn't have been much over.
Oh, many happy returns to Gamer Muscle.
It's supposed to be with penalty, not.
He hasn't streamed in a month.
Just DQ'd, bang, DQ'd.
I thought it was pretty quiet on the internet. I missed that, man. Although me and James did have a deal lined up that he went a bit silent on, but when I did my AMS2 review video, he commented, the old gamer must have commented, and he said, well, he didn't say, we kind of came to the agreement that when Bathurst comes out for AMS2,
Might go watch Dan's stream.
that we do a truck race there. You know, the monster trucks? At Bathurst, the one-on-one at Bathurst. And then I reminded him about that when Bathurst came out for AMS2, and he didn't get back to me, he didn't respond. But I know he's super busy, he's a professional, and, you know, he's got a lot going on.
E4.
I was looking forward to that.
1, 2, 3. Quick consistency. Keep him coming.
I was looking forward to that, that would have been nice. Oh well. Onwards and upwards. I hope he's alright. Rear's starting to get a bit wiggly now. Downshifts. It's not costing us too much time, but it's not giving me too much confidence. We are back into third now, but I think this is probably going to be it for the... I think it's probably going to be it for our race now, unfortunately. We have the pace to fight with Brody. I just, yeah, lack of practice ruined the pit stop.
Sector 3 is clear. Gap to Chisana behind is now 1.8 seconds. Yellow flag sector 2. It looks like Chisana has gone off in.
Oh!
Sector 2 is clear.
That's the car behind out of the equation now. He went long on his first stop, came back out in fourth, and then binned it behind us. So, nearly half an hour to go in the race. We've been going for an hour, and it's kind of been a...
The leader has just done 2:00.8 seconds. White flag.
Kerry Smith staying well out of the way there. You have a problem? So just to give you some context, we're doing 202s.
E3, that lap time was 2:02.28. Incident in sector 2, sector 2
Eamon
is yellow.
is doing 2 zeros. He's a fast guy. He won it last week, and I'm pretty sure if he holds it together, he's going to win it again this week. 2 out of 2, good on you, mate. And I believe Brody was second last week, and I was third last week as well, so it's just your regular
Has retired.
hambot ver.
It's toast.
Just your regular hambot ver. You get it in Formula 1. You got your predictable podium here in the weekly ranked races as well. Sorry, guys. Does this make me Verstappen? Or does this make me Bottas? I don't know. Alright, chat. What do you think? Out of me and Brody, who's more like Bottas and who's more like Verstappen? Answers in chat, go.
Gap to Chisana behind is now 1.8 seconds.
I won't be offended. Either way. I am driving a Merc, yes, that is true. Now, I've just realised that Anton is right behind us, actually. He's a lot closer than I thought. I can't relax just yet. He says as he absolutely sails it wide at the apex and loses a stack of time. Anton's only 1.3 behind.
That lap was at 2:02.26.
Alright, need to build up a bit of a gap to Anton. I didn't realise I was under pressure that much. Kind of snuck up. So that bad pit stop not only dropped us from Brody, it's put us back into the clutches of Anton, who's now within a second. Jeez, he's got some serious pace. He's doing 2:01.5s. Everyone seems to be speeding up. I can't get into the 2:01s.
The gap to Chesana behind is now 1.6.
No, that's a position.
Sector 3 is yellow.
That's a position. He's got much better tyres than I have. Looks like my strategy once again isn't working. I guess this makes me Charles Leclerc. Oh, come on, turn! You miss one of these corners, it sets you up for all of the other ones. You go wide at all of them. My concentration's going a little bit. Reach the hour mark, it's starting to have a few mistakes creep in, so concentrate, focus, get back on that horse, Dan. Because Anton ain't getting a podium, that's for sure. I'm not going to let him steal that from me. It's not over yet. It's not as lonely as I thought it was going to be.
That was at 2:02.26. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
Yeah, Anton was 0.6 faster than me that lap. Just losing time everywhere. These tyres are sketch as.
Chesana is gaining on you. The gap's now 0.6.
He's in a Porsche, I think. Looking in the mirror there, he's right behind me. He's got so much more pace than I have. This is not good. Yeah, true, less than expert. Gotta be defensive now. Gotta get super defensive. Because he's probably...
Okay, Dan, don't let this guy distract you.
He's probably suffering
Left field.
ping issues. Just got to get good exits. He is driving a nice car. Okay, we gained a bit on exit then. No cut track, just got away with that. A lot better on brakes. This is going to be tense. I did not expect to defending.
2.00.
I did not expect to be defending. I'd expect to be on the attack on Brody. Now the shoe's on the other foot, guys. Just got to get good exits. That's all it's about. Get good exits and power it down those straights. Oh, that's too close. I don't like that. don't like that. He's very good on the brakes. Gotta defend our podium on crap tyres for half an hour.
Defend hard. Make them work for it.
Can we do it? Can we hold on to a podium? We've definitely got the drive out of there. As long as we don't mess Maggots and Beckett's up, we'll get the drive on him out of there. We got a much better exit. The Porsche isn't as good there. But he's hella good on the brakes.
Green flag sector 1.
I don't really know Anton too well. I haven't raced against him that much.
P3, you've just done a 202.16. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
I don't know how aggressive he is, how likely he is to send it. I don't have a profile on him. I haven't worked him out. He is an OzNZ regular, but not too regular. He's more of an ACC kind of guy. My weakest point of the track is definitely coming into this left-hander at the end of the Wellington Straight. This is where he's close.
Yellow flag. Sector 2 is clear.
Oh!
Okay, Dan. We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Did he bin it? Did I brake too early for him? I think he just looped it behind.
Steam ahead is increasing. It's now 12 seconds.
Yeah, I think Mark crossed the white line on pit exit after his stop.
Oh. You cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy.
Ah, less than expert. He Porsche'd it under braking. He's 11 seconds behind now. And he's about a second a lap faster than me, so he will get me by the end of the race, because my tyres aren't getting any fresher. He's going to get me, I know he is. Bring home the podium. Well, if Gay Oaks told me to bring home the podium, I kind of have to now. Kind of have to. The voice has spoken. I will say Anton's much faster in that Porsche on the brakes. Per lap he's about a second a lap faster than me. And my front tyres, specifically the front left, is going to hell in a handbasket. Can I get a podium for the second week in a row? And it'd be fitting because I got a second and a first in Tuesday Thunder yesterday. If I can get a third here, that completes the collection. 3 races, 3 steps to the podium. Stephen Coe, pit for new tyres and hammer time to the end.
Sector 3.
The problem with that is pit stops take about 50 seconds here. So, yeah, I could hammer time it to the end, but there's absolutely there's no benefit because I don't get a point for fastest lap. I don't get any rating for fastest lap. The only thing I need to do is just bring it home without too many more incidents. Otherwise my reputation will drop a bit.
That's 20 minutes to go.
Alright, about 10 laps. Fuel looks good. Tyres are going to be sketchy as.
The gap to Chisana behind is now 11 seconds.
He's going to catch that. I know he is. He's catching. I can see him. Brody's not pulling away ahead though. Maybe Brody's struggling just as much. Seriously though, thank you so much for everybody who's sticking with the stream. It's great to have you here.
Sector 2 is 0.6.
If you're enjoying it, don't forget to leave it a like. Say hello to me in chat, because I'm catching up with the messages. And subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to be doing a lot more of these weekly ranked endurance races. And if you fancy something a bit shorter, a bit more quick fire, then every Tuesday I do some sprint races with OzNZ Sim Racing. Next week, on Tuesday, around about this time, DTM 2013s at Hockenheim. I'll have you know, Naptic, 0 spins so far, you cheeky thing. Started in 2nd, dropped down to 4th, got back past Sun Idu for the podium, and then we had an epic battle with Brody. Got up to 2nd, pulled out about 3 seconds on him, and then had an absolute shocker of a pit stop where we lost about 10 seconds because I didn't practice my pit entry before the session. Because yeah, I had a few technical problems with my Logitech software. I had to reinstall that at short notice, and I had to reset my router because my ping was all over the place, and it still is all over the place. It's a ISP thing. So we dropped from 2nd, and now the pit stops are settled out. We're about 10-15 seconds behind Brody. So we had the pace on him. We had the pace on him.
Looking at Chisana, behind is now 11 seconds.
And we were just holding off Anton behind us then, and he had a little spin. So that's taken the pressure off us, because Anton was all over us like a rash. Oh, the problem with the software, Nick, it wasn't that it updated itself, it just, you know when G-Hub loads and it just goes through the loading icon, it was just doing that. It wasn't actually loading, it had frozen, so I had to do an uninstall, reinstall of the drivers, and that fixed it. But then my wheel rotation was wrong, so I had to do another restart, and that fixed it. At which point, I went out onto track for half a lap, and my ping was up at 400 milliseconds. So I did a router restart, and when it came back on, it was time to start the stream. So the extent of my practice was about 5 days ago when I did some laps on the leaderboard to just get my screenshot and my intro and outro loop, the video loop that you see on my broadcast. Didn't do any pit stop strategy, didn't do any fuel calculation, didn't do any practice coming into the pits. You know, it's just so when I did come into the pits, I had no idea where the pit entry line was. And I also switched off the engine far too early and kind of coasted in for like 5 seconds as well. That was embarrassing. And then when the pit stop was over, it took like 5 seconds to get the thing going again. The ignition button wasn't working for some reason, or maybe the operator who presses the ignition button wasn't working too well. So that was kind of throwing it away. If we had a decent pit stop, we'd kind of be there and thereabouts with Brody right now. Oh well, these are the things that happen.
Behind is now 10 seconds.
Anton's definitely closing me. My front left is definitely on its way out. I am running the risk of a puncture, so I should probably stay away from those curbs on the left-hand side, just to be safe. I don't want to blow a tyre, come over the line with 3 wheels, as is quite popular here apparently.
3-5.
So stay off the curbs with the left front. Roger that, Dan.
Okay, Dan, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Alright, clear right.
Thanks, Ed.
Oh, you're welcome, Dan.
So stay off.
Wiggling all over the place, dude.
Yeah, my ping's still shocking, man.
257, yeah.
But just to clarify, that ping is a TPG thing, the service provider that I'm with, because Brody's having similar issues as well. It's not an Australian thing, just something to do with our internet, and it's not a server thing, a racing thing, it's just an Australian thing. So, anyway.
Sector 3 is clear.
Stay off the curbs, Dan.
The gap to Chisana behind is now 10.0.
Okay. We've got a little bit of a gap to play with. I don't need to go full attack anymore. I can just cruise it home because I'm not going to get second from Brody. He's way too far up the road. Let's just protect that front left. Because I know Das, who's probably watching the chat right now, probably did his meerkat impression, poked up with his headphones on at work. Oh! Someone said my name. He's probably obsessed with the punches. So, I don't want him to say I told you so. So let's just take it easy. Let's just back off a bit. Well, not too much. We don't want Anton closing too much. This is safety mode now, guys. Probably not what any driver wants to do. No one ever wants to go into limp mode, into safety mode.
You've just done a 203.67. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
Less than expert racing, there are only hard tyres available for this race. You can't choose hards and softs. We're in this Mercedes at least anyway. Ryan, indeed. Sunday driver mode activated on a Wednesday evening. I'm using an Oculus Rift CV1 VR headset. It's about 4 years old now. It's one of the originals. It came out when VR first launched, really. And it's got a sticker on my face on it, obviously. Because when I first started doing my videos, people complained, oh, you shouldn't really use VR, you should do it on a monitor, then we can see your face, we can see your emotions, we can see your eyes. Big brain time. Big brain time. You can see my eyes now. Fuel loads for this race, Ricardo. I went for 60 litres. I'm driving the Merc though. And then filled up with 90. It's about 150 to get you through.
Chisana behind is now 7.6.
It's about 150 litres to get you through the whole race in a Merc. But it depends what car you're driving, mate. If you're driving a, I don't know, a Bentley, it's going to be different. If you're driving a Porsche, it's going to be different again. So it really depends on what car you've got, mate. And I could just say, oh, 25 litres and screw you over. But I wouldn't do that. Alright, Anton's closing a little bit too much.
203.57.
I run the risk of dropping off concentration too much. There's about 5 laps left now. Let's pick it up a little bit. There's safe and then there's too safe. Yeah, true, Washel. Need to pick up the pace a bit. As much as I'm concerned about that front left down at 35, I'd be more concerned about losing third. This is a classic Kimi Räikkönen 2005 Nürburgring moment. You know, do you conserve to try and stop the front left from blowing? Or do you just hammer it and risk the rating?
Green flag, sector 2.
I don't want to blow it too much. Das, I don't want to... By the end of the race, if I start hammering it round, it could get to like 15-20%. Red Wolf, hello!
Alright, Dan, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. The gap to Chisana behind is now 6.6.
He's getting closer. 10 minutes, 5 laps. Fuel is good. Yep. Bring it home, Dan. Brody's out of reach. Brody's second again. Eamon's out of reach. He's like 40 seconds down the road. He's gone. Very good racer, that guy. Couldn't even hold a candle to him today.
Was that 202.55? Yellow flag in sector 2.
Should be fine. Famous last words. Alright, if the tyre blows, I'm gonna put it on you. It's like I've always said, chat, we win it together, we bin it together. And you know what? We blow tyres together. I don't think I've ever had a puncture in RaceRoom. Oh, Dash, you can't do that. You can't do that, Dash. I'm gonna go Noriyuki Haga on this race, Tony Pepperoni. Win it or bin it. Except I can't win it, so that doesn't leave me with many options. Wait, hang on.
Gap to Chisana behind is now 6.7.
Okay, we pulled out a little bit on that lap there. How do I see the chat in VR? Up there, mate. You can't see it right now, but I have a pinned window that has some telemetry and chat. If I lean close to it, it might come through on the stream. So let me try that on the straight. On a straight, of course. You see that, guys?
You've just done a 202.78. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
So I kind of have the heads-up display there pinned.
Sector 2 is clear.
Oh, sometimes it... I just proved myself wrong. Sometimes it doesn't show. I'll show you after the race. I'll show you after the race, alright? It's just grey. Grey is the way I want it. Because I don't want you guys to see it in the middle of the race. Because what's the point of that? Because it's just the same information you've already got on the screen. You know? I have a pinned window. Using the Oculus built-in software. Yep, after the race. Because Alejandro, I've got to use my controller to shift that around. If I move that and bring it towards me in the 3D space, it will do that.
Green flag sector 3.
Now you are right. Focus, concentrate. Got 6 minutes left in the race.
Chisana behind is now 4.8 seconds. Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
If you reckon the tyres are going to be alright, guys, should we go for a fastest lap next time?
Sector 1 is clear.
Should we just go all out, balls out, fast as we can? To try and protect that gap with 2 or 3 laps to go. What do you reckon? Should we see what this car's got left in it?
Alright.
Okay, that's a resounding no from chat. Don't overdo it.
Green flag sector 2. Your lap time was at 203.04. 5 minutes to go. You're looking good for a podium.
Alright, Wushel, just for you. No Spinala. Richard, on the other hand, Yeah, Anton's getting closer, but I don't think there's enough time left. He's definitely getting closer.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Sector 3 is clear.
Alright, okay, burnouts after the line. Traction control off. Let's do some tasty donuts. I'm pretty hungry. I haven't had any dinner yet.
The gap to Chisana behind is now 4.2 seconds.
Wait, what? Did he say 1.2? That can't be right.
Yellow flag, sector 1.
He's definitely getting closer. And I've got to be honest with you guys, I was actually kind of pushing that lap as well. That wasn't safe. That was me giving it everything it's got. I lied to you. He's got pace.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh, he's getting close. It's going to be 2 laps. It's going to be 2 laps. It's 3 point something seconds now.
Lap time was 2:02.86.
Oh, that front left would not want to turn in. Sorry, Buchel. Sorry to betray your trust, mate. I'm trying, Tony Pepperoni. I'm trying to send it. I'm pushing. I'm pushing like a hell. He got 8/10 last lap. Just does not have any grip left on the front left. That early stop is not working to our advantage. Front left is down to 22%. Anton's probably on much fresher tyres.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
It just does not want to cooperate. The understeer.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Dan.
The understeer is insane. It's like it's exponentially getting less grip. Oh no, something's happened. It's real skatey. Real skatey. Something just happened to the car. Something really not good happened to the car. That went real loose then. That went real loose. I didn't like that. Oh, yeah, no. This has definitely gone off the cliff now. This car has no front left grip left. I think I pushed it too much, guys. Oh, it's skatey. Well, I picked up some damage somewhere without realising.
1 more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium.
He's right there, no! Final lap, guys. We got a second and horrible tyres. He did a 2:01.2. He did a 2:01.2. He's driving a Porsche, Steve-O. Last lap, podium. Grip. We got 6/10. Get the drive. No! Six tenths still. Come on, car! Oh, come on, you thing. One more lap and we would have been toast. Oh!
Great drive, that's a podium.
One more lap. One more lap, Anton. You would have got me. My front left was gone.
Oh, if I didn't destroy my race at Brooklands, yeah, I would have been with it for a lot longer.
Nah, man, I destroyed it at the pit stop. Don't worry about it. We're equal.
Oh, I think I put too much fuel in as well. I'm like, why am I so heavy? But, I went into the pit at like, well, when Brody pitted, I was 3 seconds behind. When he came out, or when I came out, I think the difference was about 15 seconds. So I definitely cooked something somewhere.
I was wondering why you dropped back so much.
Oh, I can't work it out. My pit stop must have killed me.
How much fuel did you take on?
I started with a full tank and I took on 57.
Whoa.
Yeah, I chucked in 35.
That's pretty intense.
Yeah, I think that because I went until just over 30 minutes left. So I was like, well, I got some clean air and the tyres aren't that bad. So I just kept going. So I thought, take advantage of the light tank.
Congrats on the win, Eamon.
I think
Congrats
I
on the win, man.
5 seconds too much.
Congrats on the second place, Brody. Awesome job, man.
Yeah, I don't know where you would have lost the rest of it then.
Yeah, it's strange because I was doing relatively similar lap times to my
awesome. I held on to that only just by the skin of it. Only just held on by the skin of it. Thanks, Georg. That was a
only gained a bit.
That was a sketchy podium, man. That was a super sketchy podium. Whew. Whew. Third place. Actually, no. Tiny trophy. Tiny trophy. There we go. We got a tiny trophy today. We had a first and a second in Tuesday Thunder yesterday, and now we have a third today. Awesome stuff. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for sticking with it. I'm a little bit sweaty. I'm a little bit warm. I need to drink some water. Bear with me. So if you've learned anything from this race, you Europeans, Americans and Brazilians who can have your own ranked race in the future, then the early stop is probably not a good idea because you will have very little tyres left at the end unless you drive a little bit more conservatively than me. And also, pit stop strategy wise, make sure that you don't bin it in the pits. Don't mess up your pit stop. Practice your pit entry, practice your strategy, practice the pit stop because you can gain so much time. These cars are so close. I had Brody on pace in the first stint and messed it up at the pit stop. I don't think I would have... Saying that, it was only 21... Excuse me, only 21 seconds between us at the end of the race. I might have had Brody if it had all gone well. It could have worked. It could have worked. Third place is good. Third place is a podium. There it is, third place on the podium. Again, congratulations to Eamon Akeem. Congratulations to Brody Steen, and I got to give myself a pat on the chest, I guess. And thank you to you guys as well. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Thank you for watching the stream. And big thanks to RaceRoom for putting this on. Like I said in the middle of the race, if you're only joining it for the end now, thank you RaceRoom. Thank you Georg. Thank you so much to JF and everybody on the RaceRoom team for actually doing something that is convenient for Australians and people from Singapore and Japan and New Zealand and everything. We're so used to racing at 4 o'clock in the morning with 400 millisecond ping. Unfortunately, due to my Australian internet being terrible, I still had that 400 millisecond ping, but I did the race at 7 PM in the evening, which is much nicer. So thank you, RaceRoom. Great turnout. Anyone who in chat who is watching, who took part in the race and sadly couldn't, the Dive 25, Mark H, Simon, if you guys are there, I'm sorry that you couldn't finish the race or even start it. Oh, the chat on VR. Yes, of course you can. Of course you can. Alejandro. So, it's all over here. Okay, so this is what I see normally, and there's a view up here. You can't see it, but if I get my VR controller and I just do that, so you go, you can see it there. So when I'm driving, I just have a look up into the ceiling of the car, and you can see I've got my chat, I've got my notifications, I've got the vote, my view account. Again, thank you so much for watching, guys. That is an insane view account. The channel is getting bigger all the time, and I couldn't do it without you. Pat yourselves on the back for that. And that is my telemetry that I see in the race. So I can see gaps, I can see everything, I can see fuel. I even have a fuel, look over here, fuel calculation. You can see that. So fuel, and then in brackets I've got how many laps is remaining, and how much time is remaining. There he is! Antonis Grigoriadis. I'm so sorry, I've ruined your name, man. And Anthony, thank you for the subscribe, mate. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, the eyes are pretty freaky. But yeah, you can see my fuel. Look, you can see the fuel in laps in brackets, the time, and then that little green thing on the right is my calculation, so it works out the average and the time remaining. That is how much I have got left at the end of the race. So I had I would have had, like, you know, an extra 5 minutes of fuel. So if I'm halfway through a race, I look at that and that tells me how much I need to fill up by to get to the end. And that is how I do it. That is my little thing, and then that's just on a web browser that is pinned. So, let me entertain you, said Robbie Williams. Why did I just do a Robbie Williams reference in chat? No, that's just Chrome. That's just Chrome. Georg, you're more than welcome, man. You've done so much for me and my channel by sharing my videos. You can hit me up for advice anytime, man. Anytime. Just send me a message, and if I'm awake, I'll respond. I'll get back to you, mate. I owe you. Thank you for sharing my link on your Twitters and Facebooks and Discords and stuff. Hopefully these ranked races are the fledgling beginnings of a genuine iRacing alternative for online racing. Yeah, I hope so, Steve-O. I hope so, Steve-O. I'm less than expert. I haven't got 10 million tabs open. Look, they're my bookmarks. I've got one tab open. Cheeky. Watch it, mate. Watch it. Now, Das said something very good in chat. He wants to see if I actually gained rating from that or not. So let me switch it over to desktop mode. And let me Alt-Tab so I can load up my ranking. Where are we? Oh, I can do it in the game. What am I on about? I can do it in game. So if I continue, exit the server. So this is another tip for you guys as well. You can actually, I'll show you what to do now. If you go to the main menu, you can check out your ranked profile here as well by clicking on Portal. Let me put some music on. There we go. Some nice music in the background. You can put Portal, and then it brings up your profile, so you can see your stats, you can see everything you've done, and click on this little thing up at the top here, Ranked Multiplayer. That will bring up your statistics, and it will bring up all of your information for all of the races. So you can see here, these are my progressions over time. I'm currently sat on 1,763.7 rating points, and 90.4 reputation. Yes, Alejandro, I do actually use a SimHub overlay that I've designed. That is in Chrome in an iframe. So it's not just Chrome, sorry, it is SimHub, and then the web address of the widgets from my stream. So, but it's all in one page, and it just displays on the thing. Okay, so let's have a look at this race then. Let's have a look at this race. You can click on anywhere on the graph. Now you can click on any race on the left hand side, and you can go into further details. So this is real cool. Look at this. You can see where everyone qualified. So I qualified second, half a second off Iman's pace. You can see the race results here as well. So Iman won that one. He gained 3.2 rating with 0.6 reputation. Brody gained some, I gained some. You can see the incidents. And if you hover over the incidents, you can actually see what they're for. And then if you hover over people's quali laps, you can see what their quali laps are as well. So Eamon did a 2-minute 2.2 and then a 0.6, 0.4. And it's real cool. You can just see all your stats that way. It's awesome. It's a great system. It just needs more people racing on it. Because the more people you get, the more splits you get, the more people you have around your ability. In this race today, we had 15 people full stop, which meant that the fastest and the slowest were in the same race, so there wasn't that much close racing apart from me and Brody at the start, which is a bit sad. I would have liked some closer racing than that. Everyone invite a friend. Yes, Georg. Spread the word about ranked racing. The RaceRoom devs have actually given me some redeem codes for next week's combos. So if you are unsure about coming online and doing these ranked races, if you guys want to get involved but you think, I don't want to buy the content because I'm cheap, but I really want to do it, but I'm cheap, send me a message on Discord, alright? Because I have some codes that will give you the content for free. RaceRoom, you absolute legends. I'm putting a link in chat right now, so come and message me on Discord. Come and say hi. I only have a few, I don't have many, so if you want to take part, especially if you're in Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, Japan, come and say hi on Discord. Come and message me. Come and join the fantastic community that you've seen in chat today. It's a great bunch. I'm so lucky to have the community that I have on this channel. They're an awesome bunch of people. But come along, come and join it. Come and say hi. All my sim racing friends are here. Can I consider the word pre-spread? Yes. Like Vegemite. So come and say hi. Come and say hi on Discord. And just have fun. I'm going to be doing this next week. I'm not quite sure what the combo is yet, but I'm going to do it because it's fun and I enjoy it. And you guys should come along and do it as well, especially if you're in Australia and New Zealand, because we just need more people doing it and it's fun. The more people we get, the closer it gets, the bigger the system gets. The more people you see on the server, the more likely you're going to go, oh, I want to join that. If you see 3 people on the server, nah, can't be bothered. If you see 20 people on the server, boom, everyone's in. So yeah, that's it really. Anyway, one last feature I want to show you guys on this ranked racing very quickly. You know, you can see your stats, you can see your history, you can see everything you've done in the past, you can see how it's all progressed. You can click on anyone else's name. I just clicked on Brody. Let's have a look at Brody's stats. Look at that. Okay, so obviously Brody's done a lot more races than I have, but look at that. He has not finished off the podium in a ranked race since the 15th of September. He is qualified on pole, excuse me, right, like, I don't know, 18 of the last 25 races he's done. Brody's a machine. But this is what you can do, you guys. You do more races, you can see your stats. It's pretty cool. Brody's just insane. Actually, let's go back. Can we go back? Let's go and have a look at Eamon very quickly. Let's give the winner of this race some credit, okay? Because he is a machine as well, and he beat me and Brody. You think Brody's fast? This guy beat him 2 weeks in a row, and comprehensively beaten. He is a much faster driver. Malaysian, I believe. Buchel, did you say? So he's done 79 races, and yeah, again, look at that. Win, win, podium, win, 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 second, win, win. Oh, okay, actually, he's done a lot more races than Brody recently. But he's just a lot of Formula 4s as well. But anyway, I'm rambling now, guys. I'm rambling now. If you enjoyed the stream, if you enjoyed the race, if you enjoyed what you saw tonight, then don't forget to leave the stream a like. And subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to be doing it again next week, and you can see it again at the same time. Come and join me on Discord if you want a redeem code to take part next week, because you haven't got the content. Or just come and join on Discord, because it's a nice place to hang out. What's coming up on the channel? Well, Saturday, I'm doing a virtual endurance championship race in R-Factor 2. The 6 hours of the Nürburgring. I'm going to be doing the final 2 hours, so I'm not quite sure when that is. I'll post a link on my YouTube and my Discord with the specific stint times when that's good to go, so come and check that out. On Tuesday next week, I'm going to be doing Tuesday Thunder with us in Sim Racing, a 35-minute race and then a 10-minute sprint reverse race. Around about the same time again. We're doing DTM 2013s at Hockenheim. And not this Saturday, but the next Saturday. The big one. I'm hosting a community event where all you guys can come and race against me. It's in Automobilista 1, but it is at Circuit Thermalito, which is a circuit that I designed in R-Factor 1 about 15 years ago, as the only circuit I've ever created for any sim, and I've recently found that I could bring it back to life in Automobilista 1 by converting it across. So I'm going to break it in with a community event with all you guys, and it's going to be awesome. There are 28 slots on the grid. There are only 5 or 6 remaining. It's filling up pretty fast. So if you want to come and join that race, it's the Copa Petrobras de Marcus front-wheel drive touring car things in Automobilista 1. 21st of November. Again, come and join my Discord to find out some more information on that. But be quick, there are very limited spots left. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to go now because I'm absolutely starving. It's 9:10 in the evening and I need some dinner. So you guys look after yourself. Take care. Thank you so much for watching again. I love you all. And I'll see you soon. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.